Aha! Here for example 10, finally you get to use your graphing calculator for what it's useful for. That's called graphing. So we are going to approximate the solution of an equation. And whenever it says approximate the solution, that means you're actually going to set your equation equal to 0. So if we do that, we're going to get, well, if we start off with 2 log base 10 of x equals x squared minus 3. It doesn't matter if you move the 2 log of x to the right or if you move the x squared and the negative 3 to the left. I'm going to do this all in one step, and I'm just going to subtract 2 log of x to the right. And the reason we do that is because we need to set our equation equal to 0 before we can plug it into our graphing calculator. So now that we have this as x squared minus 3 minus 2 log of x, since this is a base of 10, you can plug this into your calculator. And you can say x squared minus 3 minus 2 log of x. And so you get your graph here, and you're going to find out that you, if you zoom in, you're going to find out that you have a couple of zeros here. So if we zoom in on this, I'm going to use the zoom box. So you zoom 0, and we're just going to zoom in on our zeros. Oops, went a little far. So hit enter whenever you find the left part of your box, and then go down, down, to the right, to the right, to the right, to the right, to the right. We're going to zoom in on all of our zeros. So if you notice, we have 1 here, 1 between 0 and 1, and then we're going to have 1 between 1 and 2. So if we find our zeros, go second, trace, hit 2 for zeros, and we're going to choose the left bound that is to the left here. So we're going to say, what, from 0, and choose the right bound at 1, because it looks like it's in between there. And this is no sign change, so that must mean that your graph must not go from a negative to a positive between 0 and 1. So that must mean that our 0 is between negative 1 and 0. So go back to your graph, and then we'll hit second trace, hit 2 for your zeros, and we're going to choose left bound is negative 1, right bound is 0. Oh no, I hit something wrong here. Actually, let's just choose our sign change like this. So if we clear out of here, second, 0, and you just need to be to the left of, you see if your cursor's here somewhere, and should be coming up, there it is. Okay, there we go, to, oh, that's far enough. So hit enter, and then we need to go where our cursor should come through. We need to get one on the right side, so we hit enter here, and 1, 0 is at 0.0316. So we're going to write that down. X equals a 0.0316. And then your other 0, if you go back here and do your second 0, this one's between 1 and 2. It's a little more obvious. If you choose 1 for your left bound, 2 for your right bound, and it spits out your 0 is at 1.842. Sorry, 1.8842. And there are your zeros using your calculator.